everybody.
Hello.
Hey guys. MaJeliv here. We are the Vasquez family, and in today's video, we are going to be reacting to the official teaser trailer of Avatar: The Way of Water. This is going to be a sequel to the James Cameron movie from 2008. It's been over a decade, and we heard it was going to come out, this teaser, while watching Multiverse of Madness. 4 out of the 5 of us actually saw it in theaters. But we're here today to watch it again as my dad reacts to it for the first time. Because he ran to the bathroom or to pick up water. You got something.
I went to try to get some food, which I did not get any food, so I missed it.
You missed
for
it,
no reason.
yeah. But it was quite the spectacle to see in theaters. But we're here to watch it again, see if we notice any new things, and to just take in as much as we can. Because it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful world, and we can't wait to see what boundaries are broken in terms of the cinematic scale and the visual effects, because James Cameron has repeatedly broken boundaries and done some pretty incredible things on film. So we are excited. It's about 2 minutes of a teaser, so we're gonna jump in. Hope you guys enjoy our reaction, and here we go. Avatar: The Way of Water.
Visually dazzle us once again.
Look at that, man.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm just remembering the ride.
Yeah, the water area.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
Do that.
The way the light bounces off of them, right? And their eyes.
Oh my goodness. This is just...
Oh wow.
Wherever we go, this family.
Gosh.
So cool.
Is our fortress.
Oh, goosebumps.
The music every time.
Stunning.
Yes.
Absolutely stunning.
Gosh, man.
So just like
Man, he
So there's a human boy.
So I'm thinking
What is
that's one of their sons. So
Wow.
and because there's the from what I understand, or he's a boy they took in. I don't know who he is specifically, but I think either I read it on like an official article from Hollywood Reporter or Variety describing what we were kind of seeing, or what's been described to us is that we saw Jake and Natiri, I think is how you pronounce it. Natiri or something like that. Their family now, and having kids, and their family's journey through this new world that faces threats. It's in the future now from the first one. So I think what I loved the most about this trailer is how they didn't say a lot about what we're going to be witnessing. There is that level of mystery, and we were just able to take in the spectacle and beauty that was what we just saw.
And what I realized now looking into it again, because Matt, you were talking to us about how in the theme park at Disney World, Pandora, how there's some hints of it from apparently that are supposed to be introduced to us in other movies coming forward. And I think definitely the water area. I remember going on the ride and seeing the whole ocean and stuff. Like I never
we never saw
that
the
from
ocean
movie.
In the the original Avatar
But now seeing
movie.
it in here, I'm like, oh.
And then a big part of why James Cameron said the movie was pushed back so much is because of, apparently I think the reason it was delayed, quote unquote, was because of how much work it took and how hard it was to shoot a lot of these scenes underwater and with the CGI and technology. But I mean, it's fantastic. What are you feeling, Dad? It's the first time watching.
I'm in awe. I caught myself saying, "Oh my goodness," like 4 times, and then I was like, "I need to stop talking and just take in what I'm watching." So I apologize for all that. I was just blown away. The visuals of it have gotten better. I mean, I should not be surprised by that. The technology in general for what CGI has been has improved, but the the creature, the I don't forget the Na'vi, right?
Navi.
They just look more real. They're actual flesh, like the skin tone, the way that Matthew said it, the way the light bounces off, the whole of the world. We're seeing new elements of it, and the ocean is a big character of this, which we love the ocean. So to see all of that and to have a glimpse of what could be going on, it's interesting because there was that one shot where they're walking through this like industrial like factory, and there's always those two opposing images of this beautiful nature and then this machinery. It makes you think of Tolkien and the evolution of Earth being struck by the Industrial Revolution. So I wonder how that might tie into the story. And you have, of course, the feeling of native people, a native tribe trying to find their way, and it looks like once again there's some sort of invasion of their space and their way of life. And this time Jake is in it from the beginning, and what is the new threat? There's clearly another tribe of maybe what looks like to be humans. I don't know. Will they be friend or foe? I don't know. It's just a lot of beautiful questions. The visuals are breathtaking, and it did remind me of our favorite ride, my favorite ride. Sorry, I don't know why I just made everybody's favorite ride.
Because it's
Pandora.
It's up there.
mutual.
That ride makes me cry. If you've not been on that ride, I hope someday you could go to Animal Kingdom to ride Pandora. Is it Pandora's
Flight of
Passage.
Flight of Passage?
Yeah, man.
It's one of those that makes you cry. So it was breathtaking. I would have loved to have seen it in the big screen with the sound, and although it was just beautiful music.
But that's the thing, it's just taking in. It's really just a glimpse, and I definitely want to watch in IMAX.
It's so strange to me. Not strange, but I think it's just beautiful, and it doesn't happen often. I don't remember the last time when you're immersed in this world that just takes you to another dimension, spiritually. It's like a spiritual experience. When you ride the ride, you're really like immersed in the world through the visuals, and you just feel like you're flying through Pandora. But in this trailer, like in the theaters especially, you just are taken to another world, and you just forget about the fact that you're on Earth in the world that we're in. You just it's transcending. It's hard to express just how it is, and it's beautifully like imagined and created and brought to us in this way, and it's just like you said, breathtaking.
It's the power of imagination of James Cameron's mind, and also what art and cinema can truly do when you do it the right way.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
details of everything.
Right, and the power of what it means to take in a movie like this in theaters. I don't see any other way of watching it for the first time, because it is like that, just an experience. I
think we're really witnessing James Cameron's magnum opus, his work, his life's work. And I think you said there's 4 more films coming out?
Well, I guess after this one, so with this one included 4 more. I think he's trying to make 5 from the sound of it.
Wow.
So he's trying to... Yeah, I mean, it sounds like this is something he's been building towards and has probably been,
Planning for years.
Yeah, for years. So it's just really exciting to see what he's been up to, for sure.
Sounds like technology's also caught up with him.
Yeah.
Finally.
His creativity in his mind, and now he's like, oh, okay, now I can finally create the dimension of what I was seeing.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And whenever technology wasn't up to speed, he'd find a way.
Oh yeah.
It's very inspiring for us who are we're filled with all kinds of ideas, and sometimes it's like, are they too big? Can we ever do something like this? And because we talk about all kinds of stories in this family, and sometimes I think in our private state when we're alone, we start thinking, I don't know, maybe it's too expensive, or I don't know how it.
And then you watch stuff
then
like
you
this.
watch this,
and
right? And James Cameron, last I remember his original story, I think he used to be a truck driver when he saw Star Wars, and then he realized, man, I want to be making movies. And so, look,
this really does help you believe in the power of dreaming and imagination. I think that's always been the symbol of this movie for me. And for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, and just a very beautiful story as well, and that's what I really can't wait to see is the characters and how they continue to evolve with the family, what the threats will be that they face. You know, is it now conflicts between the Na'vi, within the Na'vi, and you know, the humans as well, of Na'vi that are for the humans and then some that are against them. So there's just so much there as we dive deeper into Pandora that we're just gonna be more immersed in, and I can't wait for that. So
If I may add really one last thing, I've noticed the last year or two, a lot of what we're watching really reflects on our life as a family, whether it's on an individual level. I mean, everything from This Is Us to Multiverse of Madness, every piece of art has some divine connection to our story, and I'm hopeful it's the same for you. But I'm bringing this up because I feel like this film, this Avatar sequel, at the end of this year, will give us something else about family. And there's that one line about this fortress, this
you know,
family.
wherever we go, or
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and I'm excited about that element of it, of what message it has for us in the season of life that each of us are in. Each of you, especially, because you're so grown. And
December's a long time away.
Jenny.
you
It
know?
is.
A lot can
It is.
happen from now to December. So.
And I'm sure it's going to align with wherever we're at. I'm so confident of that. I have full faith of that, for sure.
yeah, man, it's so exciting, and we want to hear your thoughts because this movie means a lot to a lot of people, and just we'd love to hear your opinions and what you are excited about, how you feel about it, about, you know, obviously the visual and cinematic spectacle aspect, but also the story and what memories you have watching the first one in theaters. We know that the first one's being re-released in September before this one coming out in December. So we are extremely, extremely excited and eager to experience this movie in December. And yeah, guys, thank you for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you enjoyed this reaction, you guys can check out the link in the description or this cloud up above to support us more. If you enjoyed what if you enjoy what we're doing here, and your support monthly would help us a lot to keep getting videos out your way and to create more original MaJeliv creative content. So if you're interested in that, just check that out. But regardless, you being here means a lot to us. So with that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Bye.